Hi guys, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk about how I've written pretty much every day for 20 years, never getting writer's block, not having to use any motivational hacks, and just with a simple system that works day after day after day after day. Let's dive in. So the first thing is to point out you have to be consistent. My first month writing on Medium, which was about 2.5 years ago, I got 48 views. That was for the whole month, not in one day, the whole month. Writing every day, Monday to Friday, I ended up with 48 views, less than 2 views a day. I stuck with it. 14 months later, I had 37,000 views. I changed nothing. The first article I published was the same as the 100th article I published. There was no difference. It was just that by turning up every day, people started to take notice. It took a while, as I said, 14 months, but it was worth the effort. So stick with it. That's the cardinal rule. Don't give up if you're not getting readers. They will come. Think of it as if you're building a house. You lay one brick at a time. It's not going to be finished on the first day. It's not going to be finished on the second day. Not going to be finished on the third day. You're just going to have more bricks there. But over time, those bricks will stack and become something more than a single brick. The system I use is incredibly simple. It's a minimum of 250 to 400 words per article. Now, when I was starting, that was difficult. But now I can put out, if you look now, it's about 750 to 1,000 words in the same amount of time that I used to write 250 words. Speed comes with experience. Give yourself 20 to 30 minutes. I usually give myself 20 minutes to write and then 10 minutes to edit and publish. And then we publish it and it's done. That is Monday to Friday. Every morning I get up, have a shower, walk into the office, I write my article and publish it. It goes out around about 8:05 every day. Then I've got the rest of the day to myself to work on my business or go for a coffee or I'll chill out and do what I want. But every day, no matter what happens, it means I have something published. I have something out there, something working for me. Each article, if you look at them, have got exactly the same structure. We open with a hook, something that you as a reader will probably recognize. Then the next part of the article is like the story and transition. It explains what the problem is or what the solution is or what we're doing or what we're thinking. It gives some help and advice. And then we'll always finish with a simple takeaway. Here's what I've told you. Here's what you've learned. Now, if you want to take the next step, this is what you do. And that's the same structure. Go and look at any of my articles or any of my content. You'll see it's very similar in layout. So similar, a gorilla could do it. One of the biggest problems people have with writing is they're afraid of what people will say about their writing. So, two things here. First thing, if you never publish it, you'll never know. So get out there, just publish. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. So write it, give yourself 20 minutes, write it. When you get to the end, finish it off, edit it, and publish it. That's it. Then, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? There's nothing bad that can happen from doing that. Nobody cares. They'll either find it and like it, or not like it and move on to the next article. That's it. If they find it and like it, then you've got a follower. They'll come back and read more of your stuff. It's a win. Where do you find things to write about? Check your comments. Check other people's comments. Look for one-liners. I would say the vast majority of my articles are based on one sentence, one idea, something short and snappy that I can take and develop into something bigger. Comments are a great place to find that. If something upsets you, frustrates you, write about it. I'll often get ideas from something that I write on Substack notes. I'll write a note, something upset me, pissed me off. Then I will go and expand on that note into a full article later. The key is to be able to express what you want to write about in one sentence. If you can do that one sentence, you can turn that one sentence into a paragraph. You can turn that paragraph into 3 paragraphs. You can turn that 3 paragraphs into 6 paragraphs. You can publish, you've got an article. It's not difficult. Build a habit. This is the most powerful thing that I've done. That means I publish every day. When I started, I wrote 66 days in a row. After about day 14, I wanted to give up. Last thing I wanted to do was sit down and write, but I forced myself, and it took 66 days in a row. And at the end of that time, I had a habit. It was my habit to get up, have a shower, walk into the office, and write and publish that article. And I've stuck with that habit now every single day, Monday to Friday, for the last 2.5 years on Medium. You can go back and check. You will find no gaps from when I started, October to October 2023, something like that. Um, from there, you will find no gaps. Even if you have got nothing you want to write about, you're completely blank, just sit and write 2 paragraphs. Then expand it to 3 paragraphs, then publish it. If you've got 250 words, you've got something worth writing. There's a whole raft of articles on Medium that are 250 words and below. There is nothing stopping you writing 250 words. Anyone can do it. Forget your daily stats. Your daily stats will do more to disillusion you than anything else. So ignore them. Come and check them once a week. Okay? Compare this week to last week's. Compare this month's to last month. Just don't check your stats hourly or daily. It's not worth it. Here's a takeaway: 250 words minimum, 30 minutes maximum, 1 article a day. That's it. Do that, and I promise you, you'll be in a much better place in a few months' time than you are now. If you check down below in the description, you'll find links to my free guides, my bundles, my community, where we talk about stuff like this all the time, and my newsletter. Any questions, please publish them below. If you like this, subscribe. If you didn't like this, never mind. Thanks, guys. Bye.